See, what's annoying about this camera is like, okay, if I zoom in, it's not focusing, but then like if I take a picture, it can focus. Now it's dark, so maybe if it's lighter out, it'll be different. But, damn, my battery's about to die. Well, maybe it's time for me to go to bed soon. I can go to bed whenever the fuck I want to go to bed. Bitches. And it's funny because, like, I'm sober. Yeah, I smoked a joint maybe, but, like, what is being high? What is being high? I'm high on life when I smoke joints and when I do drugs, when I used to do drugs. What is being an addict? Because that's something I've struggled with. If you know me personally, you know it's kind of a funny thing. Like, the way I said it was kind of ironic because it's like, duh. But I don't know if I'm gonna go into, that space again. Maybe if I feel like it, but sometimes it's nice to just talk as a human. Like, I'm talking like a human always, but that's the best way I can describe it. It's not the best way I can describe it. Sometimes it's nice to not see, like, my friend McKenna would get annoyed with the way I said that I feel. And it's because, truthfully, like, it's a weird way to say it because it's like, I don't know. I don't even remember what I said. It's gonna be funny, McKenna, watching this back, like, whenever, and like in 3 months or whatever happens, a year, 10 years, whatever. But like, it is unique to close your eyes and see that which is beyond you, and takes a lot of energy. And that goes back to my point now that about piss and like our hair and like connection with Native American like hair stuff is like fats and lipids and collagens and stuff is like our hair, those layers. Okay. Okay. That was a little extra low. I don't know why I'm explaining what I just did, because I was just doing what I felt like doing. There's layers. Yeah, I already explained hairs, like, at some episode, whatever it ends up being. Just go back and watch what I explained about lipids and hairs. I don't even remember. I just explained what I felt, but like, I could go into it again, but it's useless, because the point I'm trying to make is we're beings of light. Our bodies are made of light, among many infinitely cool other things. It's sick. Like, anyone who doesn't know about microbial life, like, I'll like link many videos. Maybe let's link like 7 videos. I'm gonna link 7 videos in this video of sick shit, with microbial life that I think is sick. And maybe I'll do that with every video. It's 7 things that relate. See, why am I like making a schedule of what I'm gonna do? Why don't I just do as I feel as it comes, as I've always done, as always has led me to great places. Just here in my backyard. Ty Lopez. Just here in my garage. Dude hustled. He made money. How are you gonna hate him? Because he's fucking annoying, and like truthfully annoying, because he's like could be doing things he's actually really good at and stuff, and not just scamming people. Maybe he doesn't. I feel he doesn't anymore, actually, now that I'm saying that. I feel actually like, yeah, he made us hustle, maybe in a way, whatever, but like I feel now he's like a pretty good human, and like I would love to talk with him and whatever. See, now I'm like, for me, even I'm questioning what I'm feeling right now, because I'm like, could this be real that I'm feeling his energy and like reading his energy? And it's like, yeah, it is real, because it feels very subtle, because like he didn't give quote consent or like open up his energy to me reading his energy. So yeah, it feels just like a passing bubble in the sky, like in the clouds, like it's a passing bubble. And he's like, I can feel the energy of like, yeah, he's not some scam artist, like he's a genuine guy who's definitely read a lot of books, and like and yeah, might be still a little annoying in Ty Lopez ways, but like better than he was when I saw him on YouTube when I was like 13, 12, and I was like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's why like I still haven't given someone a reading, like an energy reading, whatever you want to call it, in that way, where they've opened their energy up to me. And it's like, at this point in my life, I even told my friend McKenna yesterday or today, see, time, what is time? Let's talk about another episode. Or fucking podcast. Or movie. Or in a real conversation. In real fucking life. Because you are not in this screen. I am here. I'm speaking to a mirror. A screen is reflecting that mirror that I am sending to you, back upon you, into your eyeballs, and you are taking that image in. And that's fucking sick to me, because as of right now, in this moment, I'm talking to a camera. And it used to seem crazy to do stuff like this, and feel things like this, and talk like this. And it doesn't. Why? Because I'm in heaven. And we can all be in heaven, and we all feel heaven whether we want to or not. And when we reject heaven, we go to hell. And rejecting heaven is not believing Jesus died and came back to life. Like, no. That's not going to heaven. Going to heaven is fucking fishing and catching a fish and being exhilarated. Going to heaven is like feeling a good tackle in a football game. Going to heaven is singing. Going to heaven is like playing music. Going to heaven is art. Going to heaven is anything that lifts you, quote, spiritually. No, anything that lifts you energy wise. What is energy? Whatever you feel energy to be for you personally, that is your energy. And no one can come at you for that shit, because it's yours. And that's sick. And it's good to talk about these things and talk about them with labels and talk about a lot of stuff to get to the truth of the matter. But the truth of the matter is within us, and it doesn't need words to be felt. We can just feel it. I've felt it my whole life. I've always thought I would be famous. I've always felt these things that would come for my life. And I'm saying that now because, like, I feel it to be real, so true that I know it's gonna happen. And it's sick to me, and sicker because it'll be hella funny and good content that, like, is gonna have to go retarded viral. Like, see, this is me, Nate, talking comedic effect, retarded viral. Like, right, that's a bad word to use in many situations, and it's very, I'd say 5% of situations, no, I'd say 0.01% of situations in waking life, that word is appropriate. You know, I overuse it a lot, for sure, and I'm sorry for overusing it a lot. At this point, if this is being published, I shit you not, I will not be overusing it as I once did in the past, just like other words like the N-word. Like, and I'll talk about it more deeply on whatever. I want to be on the shop, for sure, if I'm not already. But yeah, I used to say that shit a lot, and like with like hate, but not hate that I knew intellectually, hate that like I just felt because generations has passed on hatred through a powerful word. Words are spells, and through centuries, a word has been used as a spell to degrade, demean, and dehumanize a color of people. And that word is filthy and disgusting with a hard R. Now, Tigger hits you like if I say Tigger, like in Winnie the Pooh, that like just sounding, same with like trigger and other things like that, digger, that sounds more penetrating with that hard R at the end. Bigger, what's up? Like, that shit's bigger than me. Like, that's different than, that shit's way bigger. And I use other words that sounded hella cringe, because like, way bigger, but like, yeah, my point was basically, there is a difference in a soft A, Tigga, like tiger, but without the R, and with an A. Oh my god, that's just so dumb. And it's like, it's funny if people in the comments are like trying to cancel me for this. Cause it's like, bro, chill. Like, come on now. That's a whole nother topic I'll speak about on probably a podcast. Wink, wink. Cancel culture. And words and how we use them and stuff like that. And my point was, a word has been used as a spell, so it makes sense that when I said it in high school and I knew no better to my black friend on accident, and multiple times, maybe on purpose or on accident, I don't recall, so like I'm not gonna go through of like apologizing to every instance I said the N-word. And there's been times I said the N-word that like got a big ass laugh from like people that are close to me that should otherwise take offense from it. So obviously there are times it can be used, and I'm just gonna say this is interesting because I was gonna laugh, but this shit's not funny. Is like, that was okay. Like at that moment it was and those two men who were in that scenario, they probably don't remember. I'll remind them if they don't remember. JL. And what was I saying?